Welcome back to the Ancestral Findings podcast. Each baby blanket and quilt holds a universe of stories stitched from the threads of tradition and familial love. Let's explore the colorful journey of these beloved textiles, tracing their roles in nurturing generations and binding families across time. Imagine a chilly evening, the kind where the wind whispers tales of yore through the crackling leaves. Inside, a gentle fire flickers, casting a warm glow over a delicately handcrafted baby blanket. This isn't just any blanket. It's a quilt that has swaddled generations, each stitch a testament to the love and care of the hands that made it. Today, we're going to unwrap the layers of history behind these beloved textiles, discovering how they've cuddled our ancestors from their first breaths. Our story begins in the early days, where the necessity met creativity. In times when every scrap of fabric was valuable, thrifty homemakers would repurpose worn-out clothing and linens to craft quilts. These were not only economical, but also held sentimental value, as each piece told a part of the family's story. Have you ever felt the softness of an old quilt and wondered about the tales it could tell? As we moved through the centuries, quilts and baby blankets evolved. By the Victorian era, they had become cherished gifts for newborns, often elaborately designed and featuring symbols of good luck and health. Imagine receiving such a gift, knowing it was sewn with hopes and dreams for your future. Quilting is an art form. Each quilt is a canvas, and each thread is a stroke of color. Quilters from different cultures brought their unique styles to their craft. African American quilts, for example, are renowned for their bold patterns and symbolic imagery, often reflecting the stories and struggles of their makers. Meanwhile, Amish quilts are admired for their precise handiwork and vibrant yet simple geometric patterns. What style resonates with your family's history? In our modern age, the tradition of gifting handmade quilts continues, though the techniques have transformed. Machine quilting has made the craft more accessible, but the intent remains the same: to provide warmth and comfort enveloped in love. Do you have a cherished quilt in your family? What story does it hold? Beyond warmth, quilts and baby blankets have served as historical documents. During times of war, women would stitch secret messages into quilts, which were then used to guide escaping slaves to freedom on the Underground Railroad. Each pattern symbolized a different message, a secret language understood among those in the know. Can you imagine the courage and hope these quilts wrapped around their bearers? Furthermore, these textiles are heirlooms, passing from one generation to the next, each addition to the quilt adding to its story. Some families make it a tradition to add a patch for every new child or grandchild, creating a tapestry of lineage. Does your family have such a tradition? What would you add to your family quilt? As we pull this quilt of history tighter around us, we feel the warmth of generations past. Baby blankets and quilts are more than just bedding. They are emblems of our heritage, wrapped in the love of those who came before us. They remind us of our delicate beginnings and the hands that held us when we were too small to understand. In today's digital world, where everything feels transient, these quilts remind us of the permanence of family and the threads of love that bind us. As you tuck your little ones in tonight, remember that with every touch of the quilt, you are connecting them to a lineage of love. So, as we stitch this episode to a close, consider the legacy you wish to leave stitched in fabric. What stories would you sew into the seams for future generations to uncover? The quilts may fade, but the tales they tell endure, soft and strong as the threads that hold them together. Here are 5 recommended books that explore the legacy and craft of blankets and quilts. Quilts, 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 The Complete Guide to Quilt Making, by Diana McClunn and Laura Nouns. This book is widely regarded as one of the best instructional books for anyone starting or advancing in quilt making. It aims to build a solid foundation that turns beginners into lifelong quilt makers. So Big Baby Quilts, 33 Adorable Designs to Sew for Little Ones by That Patchwork Place. This guide includes detailed instructions for creating keepsake blankets with various techniques like string blocks, patchwork, applique, and more. The Big Book of Baby Quilts by That Patchwork Place. This comprehensive resource provides a wide array of designs and patterns to craft unique baby quilts. 150 blocks for baby quilts, mix and match designs. This book encourages quilters to explore colorful patchwork designs, bright geometric patterns, and pretty applique designs to create personalized baby quilts. Legacy, the story of Tallulah Gilbert Bottoms and her quilts. While this book focuses on the broader historical and familial legacy of Tallulah Gilbert Bottoms, it offers insights into the significance of quilting in family history and legacy. Thank you for listening and subscribing to the Ancestral Findings podcast. For additional resources, visit ancestralfindings.com. You can download a free ebook, request a free genealogy lookup, and even participate in our weekly historical postcard giveaway. If you want to support us in more ways, consider supporting us on Patreon or PayPal. Every contribution helps to keep the lights on. From all of us at Ancestral Findings, thank you for being an integral part of our family history community since 1995. I hope you have a wonderful day, and as always, happy searching.